successful on Jeopardy. It helps if you are able to deal with the excitement by relaxing. And, of course, it helps also if you hit your categories. Well, Fred has hit some of his categories. He has relaxed. He's performing extremely well. So, Sonam and Jerry, you're going to need a considerable amount of luck today to defeat him. But good luck anyway. Here we go. Now the categories in the Jeopardy round. The northernmost state capital. We'll give you a list. Followed by Science Update, Radio, House Proud, Sports Center, and finally, in quotation marks, ESPN. Each correct response will begin with an E, and it'll be followed by SPN, but not necessarily all bunched up together. Fred, off you go.
Let's start with Sports Center for 200.
As a pitcher, he was 94 and 46, but it's the 714 career homers for which he's best remembered. Jerry.
Who is Babe Ruth?
Yes, indeed.
I'll try ESPN for 200, please.
A state of intense irritation. Fred.
What is exasperation?
Right.
Northernmost state capital for 400.
Salt Lake City, Sacramento, Salem. Fred.
What is Salem?
Yes.
State capital for 2.
Bismarck, Boise, Baton Rouge. Fred.
What is Bismarck?
Right again.
Radio for 200.
Two-word name for the identifying designation of a radio station like KABC. Sonam?
What is call sign?
Call sign or call letters, yes.
Science Update for 200.
A single leap of this time unit was added to June 30th, 2015. We hope you used it well. Sonam?
What is a minute?
No. Fred?
What is second?
Yes, a single second.
Sports Center for 400.
In 2011, this former star quarterback became general manager of the Denver Broncos. Sonam?
Who's Elway?
John Elway, yes.
Science Update for 400.
Scientists at the University of Glasgow created a service robot that can sort and fold this. Fred?
What is laundry?
Yeah, isn't that great?
Sports Center for 6.
Names associated with this event held annually in May include Spend a Buck, 20 grand, and of course, regrets. Fred?
What is the Kentucky Derby?
Yes, indeed.
Northernmost state capital for 6.
Tallahassee, Austin, Oklahoma City. Sonam?
What is Oklahoma City?
Right.
Northernmost state capital for 800.
Boston, Concord, Hartford. Sonam?
What is Concord?
Good.
Northernmost state capital for 1,000.
Denver, Des Moines, Nashville. Fred?
What is Des Moines?
You got it.
Radio for 400.
It's a schedule of songs to be played at a station. In a 2008 movie title, it was Infinite. Sonam?
What is playlist?
Yes.
Science Update for 600.
All right, here's Sarah with the clue.
In 2015, NASA said there appears to be a saltwater ocean with more water than exists on the surface of Earth beneath the icy crust of Ganymede, the largest moon of this planet.
Sonam?
What is Jupiter?
That's the planet.
Science Update for 800.
In 2015, the earliest known case of this blood cancer was identified in a 7,000-year-old skeleton from Germany. Sonam?
What is leukemia?
Right, and that takes you to 3,600. You are in the lead now as we take our first commercial break.
All new Dr. Phil. Why did this meek mom buy breast implants and a stripper pole?
She was pretending to be a stripper.
You come home and there's fake money all around the stripper pole.
My husband did that.
Dr. Phil. Tomorrow at 4 on ABC 13. Tomorrow, mountain poachers threatening the survival of an entire species. News 13 looks at how it's tracked down, gathered and sold on international markets. A plant worth over $1,000 a pound. Reality check tomorrow at 6.
Why is 2016 the year of Honda? A lineup like you've never seen, and deals that put you in the driver's seat now. It's a new CR-V with available all-wheel drive and 31 miles per gallon, helping make Honda the best SUV brand from U.S. News. Now only $229 a month, and it's a family-friendly Odyssey, earning the Best Buy award from Kelley Blue Book. Now with 0.9 financing in the year of Honda. Why settle for less? Visit your Honda dealer of the Carolinas now.
Satellite and telephone companies complicate deals with contracts and Spectrum Triple Play, we keep it simple and affordable. TV, internet, and voice for $29.99 a month each, all with no contracts.
Finally, who wants a contract?
With Spectrum TV, you get your favorite HD channels free, and all your primetime shows are free on demand to watch instantly.
On demand is amazing for binge watching.
We can always watch what we want, when we want it.
With the Spectrum TV app, we can watch TV anywhere.
Get Spectrum TV for $29.99 a month. Call 844-321-2999. And Spectrum Internet is simply the fastest you can get at 20 times the speed of DSL.
A lot more reliable than any other service I've had. Our phones, tablets, all connected, and it's fast.
And Spectrum Voice is simply superior with unlimited nationwide calling.
The fact that we bundle dropped our bill in half.
Get TV, internet, and voice for $29.99 a month each. Call 844-321-2999.
Man, these wings look good. Yeah, this spicy honey barbecue sauce is so good, it'll change your life.
Sir, it looks like we're leading in the polls.
You're running for president? Don't answer that.
Life-changing? Maybe. Indescribably good? Definitely. The boneless wings meal with spicy honey barbecue sauce. Served with crinkle fries and a small drink. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
We introduce Jerry Mattisich from Scranton, Pennsylvania as a speaker and writer. What kind of speeches are we talking about?
Usually on religious topics and their relevance to current events as well.
Is there a great deal of relevance between religion and current events? Forgetting about what's happening in the Middle East.
I think there is, yes. But of course, one's answers tend to land one in various degrees of political incorrectness.
Yeah, we have to be so careful nowadays. Sonam Shah from Greenville, South Carolina. You got to be homecoming queen when you were in college. And as a result, you got to do something that so many people, myself included, have really wanted to do. That's on our bucket list. Tell the folks what that is.
Yeah, so I was the homecoming queen at the University of South Carolina. Go Gamecocks. And as part of my duties, I rode on a Zamboni during a hockey game. I didn't even know we had hockey in South Carolina.
You didn't know you had hockey in South Carolina?
We do. It turns out, yes.
Yeah, the word Stanley.
That's right.
Stanley Cup mean anything?
Right, yeah.
Fred Vaughn is our champion. He is a man of many interests, and he's grown fond of gardening, I understand. What kind of gardening are we talking about? Fruits and vegetables or flowers?
It's a combination, mostly perennials on the just straight gardening side, and last couple of years I've gotten into vegetables. I'm washing peppers for a lot of the summer.
Okay, good. Sonam, you're in command of the board. Please make a selection, and we'll show the clue.
Okay, I'll take science update for 1,000, please.
In 2015, astronomers found two giant ones orbiting each other at the center of a nearby quasar. Fred.
What are neutrinos?
No. They found two black holes. Back to you, Sonam.
I'll take ESPN for 400, please.
What those in Madrid call their country. Fred.
What is España?
That's it.
ESPN for 6.
Spies do it. Jerry.
What is espionage?
Correct.
ESPN for 800, please.
This artificial language came into being in 1887. Jerry.
What is Esperanto?
That's right.
And phone shop a category for 1,000, please.
An open, level space for walking, like the one in Boston. Jerry.
What is an esplanade?
That's it.
I'll take radio for 600, please.
Two-word term for a brief recording of a person giving a quote used as part of a news story. Sonam.
What is a soundbite?
Soundbite, that's it.
I'll take SportsCenter for 800, please.
The Lady Bing for gentlemanly conduct and Vezina for getting in the way really well are trophies given by this league. Fred.
What is the National Hockey League?
Yep.
SportsCenter for 1,000.
Son of former NBAer Michael, he's one of the champion Warriors' Splash Brothers. Fred?
Who's Klay Thompson?
Yes.
Radio for 8.
It's the act of setting a record on a turntable in position for immediate play. Jerry?
What is to cue?
Yes.
House Proud for 200, please.
Aputiak is another name for this dwelling of northern North America. Sonam.
What is an igloo?
Good. You're back in the lead.
House Proud for 400, please.
A caravan in England In the United States, it's called this dwelling that may go from place to place. Fred?
What is a recreational vehicle?
No. Sonam or Jerry? What is a mobile home? Back to you, Sonam.
House proud for 600.
Answer. And you are still in the lead. It's a close game, though.
I'll wager 2,000.
2,000 it is. Here is the clue. New Orleans has many of these narrow, elongated dwellings named for a type of firearm.
What are shotguns?
That's it. Shotgun houses, shotgun shacks. That's a good guess, because I know that's what it was. 3 clues left.
I'll take house proud for 800, please.
Pub is short for this. At one time, they were compelled to lodge travelers. Jerry.
What is a public house?
Good.
And house proud for 1,000, please.
Look out below, just west of Colorado Springs, is the site called the Manitou These Native American Dwellings. Manitou Cliff Dwellings. Now the last clue in radio. Radio term for the rush hour morning and evening periods when people are likely to listen in their cars. Fred?
What is drive time?
Drive time, that is correct, and that moves you into second place, and that means Jerry gets to go first when we start the double Jeopardy round.
Next Tuesday, a brand new year. Means brand new Muppet. Piggy, let me go get you a roll. Key and Peele guest star. Huge. And big changes are on the way.
We're going to replace that sidekick bear with a YouTube kid who can make noises with his mouth.
I can make noises with my mouth. What's this? Oh, I'm so fired.
The Muppet.
All new next Tuesday on ABC.
Tim, Dale Jr. is right behind you.
I bet he got a 2-piece dinner combo with Diet Mountain Dew and Cajun pintos.
Dirty rice, Tim. I got the dirty rice.
Head to Bojangles for a 2-piece dinner combo. Now only $5. Bojangles.
It's bow time. You know, everyone here talks about the need to take on Washington. The natural next question is who actually has done so.
He actually went to Washington, D.C. and did what he told the voters he was going to do.
Who actually has stood up not just to Democrats, but to leaders in our own party.
Sticks to his guns, doesn't apologize for what he has to say. Why do I support Ted Cruz? It's because I trust Ted Cruz.
When I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do exactly what I said I would do.
Keep the Promise One is responsible for the contents of this advertisement.
Apple Tree Acura announces the winter celebration event. It's that time of year for wintry weather. Get luxury and performance of all-wheel drive with the 2016 TLX, RDX, and NDX. You can beat the winter blues. Find luxury for less at Apple Tree Acura. Doing business with us is easy and friendly. That's why every month over 50% of our business is from previous customers and referrals. Plus, we won't lose your business because of price. Apple Tree Acura, where excellence is tradition. I-26 and Airport Road, Asheville.
It's tax time again. Stretch your tax refund at Furniture Marketplace. Branding furniture for a fraction of the competitor's price at Furniture Marketplace. Ashley Catnever Closer, Pulaski Toaster, and more. Mattresses starting at $89. Queen beds $159. And tax-free. Only at Furniture Marketplace.
Closed captioning sponsored in part by Ancestry, where you can bring your family story to life.
When I went on to Ancestry, I just put in the name of my parents and my grandparents. And as soon as I did that, literally, it was like you're getting 7, 9, 10, 15 leads that are just popping up all over the place.
It was amazing. Just with a little bit of information, you can take leaps and bounds.
It's an awesome experience.
I love it when we have a game that has 3 players as evenly matched as these 3 appear to be today. Jerry, you select first from these categories in the Double Jeopardy round. Recent African history, followed by music. You get to deal with a little alliteration. TV shows by characters. We'll give you the characters. Irish playwrights. And always ready, the United States Coast Guard. Where do we start?
Let's try a little alliteration for 400, please.
French phrase for a dangerous woman. Jerry.
What is femme fatale?
Yes.
800 in the same category, please.
It's a single bet placed on the winners of 2 horse races on the same day. Fred.
What's a daily double?
Yeah.
TV shows 400.
Katrina Crane, the Headless Horseman. Sonam.
What is Sleepy Hollow?
Right.
TV shows 800.
Horseshack. Epstein. Barbarino. Sonam.
What is Welcome Back, Kotter?
Good.
TV shows, 1,200.
Agent Melinda May. Director Phil Coulson. Fred?
What is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
That's right.
Alliteration for 12.
This traditional Christmas dessert is made with suet, currants, raisins, almonds, and spices, but rarely the fruit in its name. Jerry?
What is plum pudding?
Good.
Same thing, 1,600, please.
Funny quotes from a movie, or a nicer way of referring to crow's feet. Sonam?
What are laugh lines?
Laugh lines, yeah.
TV shows for 1,600.
Police Detective Lenny Briscoe. DA Adam Schiff. Fred?
What is Law and Order?
Yep.
Let's finish TV shows for 200.
Selena Meyer. Jonah Ryan. Sonam?
What is beat?
Beat. Good.
A little alliteration for 2,000.
The answer there is the Daily Double, and you have the lead, young lady.
I'll do 3,000.
3 it is. Here is the clue. Helvetica is this kind of typeface that, by definition, lacks the fine cross strokes at the top and bottom of letters.
What is sans serif?
That's it. Sans serif earns you $3,000 more.
I'll do music for 400.
Naturally, blue notes are a characteristic of this 1924 Gershwin concert piece. Fred?
What is Rhapsody in Blue?
That's it.
Music for 8.
The King Amuses Himself by Victor Hugo was adapted into Rigoletto by this composer. Fred?
Who's Verdi?
Giuseppe Verdi, yes.
African history, 400.
In September of 2015, Liberia, one of the 3 countries hardest hit by this terrible disease, was declared free of it. Jerry?
What is Ebola?
That's it.
Music for 1,200, please.
A song by Morrissey is called This 4-Letter Woodwind Concerto. Fred?
What is oboe?
Oboe, right you are.
African history, 800.
From 1960 to 1990, this political party was banned and was forced to operate underground and outside South Africa's borders. Fred?
What is the African National Congress?
Yes, the ANC.
Music for 16.
Amilcare Ponchielli is known for this opera, also an alternate title for the Mona Lisa. Jerry?
What is La Joconde?
La Joconde or La Gioconda? Yes, we'll give it to you.
Music for 2,000, please.
This Carmina Burana composer developed a music education system for kids that's widely used today. Fred?
Who's Orff?
Karl Orff, yes.
African history, 12.
This leader was born in a tent near Sirte, Libya, the town where he would die in 2011. Fred?
Who is Muammar Gaddafi?
You are correct.
Coast Guard, 4.
Her last radio communication was July 2nd, 1937, with the cutter Itasca, which immediately sped off to search for her. Sonam?
Who's Amelia Earhart?
Yes.
Coast Guard for 800.
Dutifully guarding this city's harbor in April of 1861, the Harriet Lane fired a cannon shot, the first Civil War shot from a ship. Sonam?
What is Charleston?
Yes.
Coast Guard for 1,200.
The Coast Guard had a new type of smuggling to fight when this was enacted in 1920. The war lasted more than a decade. Sonam?
What is Prohibition?
Good.
Coast Guard for 1,600.
The roots of this author include his Coast Guard service, where his fellow crewmen paid him to write their love letters. Sonam?
Who's Haley?
Alex Haley is the man.
Coast Guard for 2,000.
The only member of the United States Coast Guard to receive the Medal of Honor is Douglas Monroe, killed evacuating Marines in this 1942 South Pacific battle. Sonam?
What is Midway?
No. Fred?
What is Guadalcanal?
That's the battle, and with that, you regain the lead.
African history, 16.
The 2-word name of this terrorist group, founded in Nigeria, has been translated as Western education is forbidden. Fred?
What is Boko Haram?
Yes.
Let's finish African history for 2.
In 2015, Mohammed Morsi of this country was sentenced to 20 years for inciting violence against protesters. Fred?
What is Egypt?
That's the country.
400.
Exiles, his only surviving play, draws from The Dead, the final story in Dubliners. Fred?
Who is James Joyce?
Yes.
800.
When the Abbey Theatre opened on December 27, 1904, 2 two of this poet-founder's plays were staged? Jerry?
Who is Yeats?
William Butler Yeats, correct.
1200, please.
Martin McDonagh moved from theater to film using this Irish actor as his alter ego in Seven Psychopaths. That would be Colin Farrell. 2 clues left, Jerry.
1600, please.
Answer. You can see the scores.
2000, please.
2 only. Here is the clue. After World War II, he began writing mostly in French instead of his native tongue. Jerry? Samuel Beckett. And now the last clue for 2000. His Juno and the Paycock was set during the Irish Civil War. Jerry.
Who is Sean O'Casey?
You are right, and you've gotten the 2000 back, and you're still in third place. Quite a finish coming up. Here is the final Jeopardy category, 20th Century America.
Another day, and I'm still struggling with my diabetes. I do my best to manage, but it's hard to keep up with it.
Your body and your diabetes change over time. Your treatment plan may too. Know your options. Once Daily Toujeo is a long-acting insulin from the makers of Lantus. It releases slowly to provide consistent insulin levels for a full 24 hours. Toujeo also provides proven full 24-hour blood sugar control and significant A1C reduction. Toujeo is a long-acting man-made insulin used to control high blood sugar in adults with diabetes. It contains 3 times as much insulin in 1 milliliter as standard insulin. Don't use Toujeo to treat diabetic ketoacidosis during episodes of low blood sugar or if you're allergic to insulin. Allergic reaction may occur and may be life-threatening. Don't reuse needles or share insulin pens, even if the needle has been changed. The most common side effect is low blood sugar, which can be serious and life-threatening. It may cause shaking, sweating, fast heartbeat, and blurred vision. Check your blood sugar levels daily while using Toujeo. Injection site reactions may occur. Don't change your dose or type of insulin without talking to your doctor. Tell your doctor if you take other medicines and about all your medical conditions. Insulins, including Toujeo, in combination with TZDs, thiazolidinediones, may cause serious side effects like heart failure that can lead to death, even if you've never had heart failure before. Don't dilute or mix Toujeo with other insulins or solutions, as it may not work as intended, and you may lose blood sugar control, which could be serious.
Ask your doctor about Toujeo.
It's coming. The Jeopardy online test for adults.
There's still time to sign up for the adult test, but don't put it off. Online tests only come around once a year, so pick your date, mark your calendars, and go to Jeopardy.com now.
Is how you get on Jeopardy.
Yes, you're the best man.
I got this. Nissan Sentra. Push-button start. Bose Premium Audio. And hands-free text messaging assistant. Choose Sentra. J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in initial quality. And save up to $2,250. Sentra. Step it up.
You're the man.
Shop ChooseNissan.com. Innovation that excites.
Arby's Mix and Match 2 for $5 is back. Mix and match 2 of these tasty things for just $5. What the heck are those? Bacon, ranch, and cheddar on curly fries? You should definitely get those for one of your tasty things. Then get another thing. But start with the loaded curly fries for sure. Arby's, we have the meat.
Turn back the clock around the clock with Merle Norman's anti-aging complex system. 94% saw an improvement in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. 91% agree skin felt firmer around the eyes. 91% felt an improvement in skin smoothness. Ask about our latest anti-aging complex dry oil serum. Merle Norman. your gift with the purchase of 2 or more Merle Norman cosmetic products.
Jeopardy is brought to you by Aleve, the #1 choice of orthopedic doctors for minor arthritis pain. Find out more at Aleve.com.
This is a good final, 20th Century America, and here is the clue. The 1970 follow-up line, "We've had a main B bus undervolt," was addressed to a listener in this city. 30 seconds. Good luck. Now part of American history. We'll start with you, Jerry. This was a tough one, but a good one. Did you get it? You weren't able to come up with the city, so it'll cost you how much? $85.98, dropping you down to $2. So wagers are going to be very important in this one today. Sonam, over to you. 16,200 your total. You said Philadelphia. That's wrong. And it cost you $12,201. Dropping you down to $39.99 and taking us to our champion, Fred. He had $20,800, and he wrote down, what is Los Angeles? No, the first part was Houston. We've had a problem. And then the follow-up line. What did it cost our champion? $7,500. Hey, not bad. You pick up $13,300, and that now gives you a total of $49,600 for 3 days. Still alive, still able to play again tomorrow. Join us then.
Prizes for our second and third place participants provided by Aleve. Promotional consideration provided by...
If you have high blood pressure like I do, many cold medicines may raise your blood pressure. Coracid and HBP relieves cold symptoms without raising blood pressure. Coracid and HBP.
If you or a loved one has mesothelioma, call now. Many manufacturers sold deadly asbestos products to thousands of companies, putting workers at risk. An estimated $30 billion in trust money has been set aside to pay asbestos victims. You may be entitled to compensation. For your free legal consultation, call 1-800-411-3838. That's 1-800-411-3838.
Tonight on a plea deal involving a couple charged in the death of a toddler who was accidentally shot and killed in their home.